What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, making $1 million is extremely difficult. We can all agree on that, right? If you're a normal person that invests maybe $1,000 a year or $5,000 a year, barely makes it to $10,000 in their portfolio, in all their portfolios, it's going to be tough for people to make it to $1 million. And getting there is very, very difficult. They say getting to $1 million is the toughest thing you could do. Then it's easy to get your next 5 million, right? Making $1 million off of $1 million is easy to do. Just like you getting to $1,000 or $100,000, it's easy to make $200,000 off of $100,000 than it would be from you starting at $1,000 going up to $100,000, right? That's just normal, right? Because you understand the percentages, right? Gaining hundreds of percent versus gaining 10% or gaining 100% of your position is a lot easier, than you gaining, thousands of percent or 10,000s of percent, 100,000s of percent, right? It's very difficult for you to do. So with that being said, I've talked about this in the past with Terra Luna Classic, but I think people don't understand it. And I think as we start to get closer and closer to different things that are being implemented, it's becoming more and more of a reality to a lot of people to where they're like, all right, well, I'm changing my strategies, right? Not everybody's going to make $1 million from Terra Luna Classic. And I wanted to say that. Not everybody's going to make $1 million or even become a millionaire off of this position, right? And the reason is not because it's not going to grow. It's not going to make any type of moves, because I believe it will. I believe it will make a lot of moves. And I believe some of the variables that take place will not be completely in our favor, but will not be completely against us. So seeing burns, we may not see everything burn off that we want to burn off, but we may see some that burn off, and an opportunity for that to grow a little bit more than if none burned off. So guys, if you could, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, definitely follow me on Twitter at PerryAK. You can follow me over there. Now, sorry for the coughing. I'm feeling a little bit, not fully under the weather, but just, I'm feeling a little cough right now. If we look at Terra Luna Classic, currently it's at 0.000, 1625. It's down 2% today. We're seeing it at a $1 billion market cap, $1 billion market cap. Hopefully I said that right. Circulating supply, 6 trillion. Max supply or total supply, 7 trillion, basically. And when we look at this, we understand that taking away 3 zeros would be amazing for us. Getting into 10 cents would be amazing for a lot of people that are holding. However, the idea is that you would hold on to that for a long period of time. So you would take your coins that you have, your 1 million coins that you have, and as it gets to $1, you would hold all those 1 million coins to get to $1. There are a lot of people that are holding less than 1 million coins. There are a lot of people that are holding less than 10 million coins, less than 5 million coins, right? They're holding a low amount. If you don't know, the crypto market or investing in general is player versus player. If you ain't first, you're last. It seems like with a lot of people, and they're waiting to get to some of these points, just like you're waiting to get to some of these points. And not everybody's going to be able to win. So what's going to happen throughout, the price increase? Do you think it's just going to go from 0.0001624 to $1 right away, and there's going to be nothing in between? No, that's how people see it. And when they think of it that way, they're like, oh, if this gets to $1, I have $1 million. Well, it's not as easy as you make it seem. You're telling me that it may be a period in time to where you have $800,000 sitting, in your account, and it's consolidating at certain points. And you're like, well, what if this goes back down? You start thinking to yourself, time is not great. So when you have a lot of time to think, when you have maybe a week to think, you're probably going to sell that position, because $800,000 is still better than nothing. It's just like deal or no deal. People start to look at that and they go, all right, well, I'm offered $200,000. What are the chances that I can make $1 million off of this? The chances are slim. There's so many boxes. They're offering me 200,000. I'm going to take the 200,000. So that's what people are going to end up doing. And I'm not saying people are not going to make money, right? People will make money from this. I believe that we will see standard 10x's, 6x's, 20x's, 100x's at times, right? I believe we will see some of these levels. But the issue that we deal with is when people are making moves. Are they making moves at the 10x return? Are they making moves at the 20x return? Are they making moves at the 50x return? Because in my understanding, I feel like people are going to see the gains that they've had, turning maybe hundreds of dollars into tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars. And they're going to go, well, I can take this right now and I'll be set. You know, I can pay off this, I can pay off that. So most people will not become a millionaire, not because the position is not going to be, is not going to run. It's because people need to take profit. That's how the markets work. If you hold on forever, if we keep this mentality going, how people are just holding on to their position forever and ever and ever, it's never going to benefit anybody besides the larger investors that are kind of tanking the market or taking advantage of all of this day trading that's going on in the crypto market. So for Terra Luna Classic, the Terra Luna Classic has so much potential to run, you know, going up to a tenth of a penny. That would be, you know, about a 5x, 6x return right now. So people will take advantage of that 6x return, because if you're holding $10,000, it's $60,000. There's people that are going to take their initial $10,000, maybe $20,000, or maybe even half of it, and leave $30,000 in there. That is the smart thing to do. This is why I always preach to follow the spreadsheet. I'm not going to bring up my spreadsheet in this video because some people get upset when I bring up the spreadsheet. If you want the spreadsheet to break down your profit to loss ratio and plans and all that stuff, you can get that over on Patreon. And you would have to scroll a little bit because there's a lot of posts over there. But you'll be able to find it eventually, and you'll be able to get the file, the Terra Classic exit plan file, so that you can develop your own exit plan, whether it's at a lower tier or it's at a higher tier. And depending on what news we have, whether there are more variables or less variables that take place, you can sell at certain points. So again, I'm not saying that people will not be a millionaire. I'm saying a lot of people probably won't be a millionaire from there, but I'm not saying that you physically will not, because the price is not going to move. The price is going to move, but it's just, what are you going to do with that? If you go from seeing $1,000 to $500,000, what are you going to do? If you go to seeing $2,000 to $1 million, what are you going to do? That's the question you need to ask yourself, and say, like, will I be comfortable holding $900,000 for 3 months in one position that could come back down to an even lower amount than what it's at right now? Right. So you have to ask yourself these questions. And I think I ask myself all the time, and I always update my strategy. I just don't post about it all the time. One, because people don't like me talking about the spreadsheet. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Where do you plan on selling? And don't give me that BS that I'm holding on until $10 or $100. Don't give me that. Because if you have 50 million coins and it gets up to $1, you're telling me that you're going to hold on to $50 million and not sell it until it gets up to $100 per coin. So you're going to have what, $5 billion? Am I doing that math right? I can never do quick math on camera. But you're basically yeah, so if you have 50 million coins, yeah, $5 billion, you're telling me you're going to wait until you get to that point? No, take the money, take some of the money at least, and leave the rest in there if you firmly do believe that it's going to get to some of these levels. And understand, the more that you have, the more that you can collapse the price. So if you hold $1 billion, the more that you have, the more that you are collapsing the price as you do sell. But we're also seeing burns that are going through as you do that. So anyways, guys, as well as funding to the community pool. Anyways, hit the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for more of these videos. I'm going to get out of here. Let me know your opinions down in the comment section below, but I'll catch you guys in the next video.